What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, it is your boy Trey Sense, LL Cool Trey, Trey Belafonte, whatever you want to call me. Just call me Trey. Y'all come on in, sit down, have a seat. We are going to have a little frag talk. So I did another thing because we're still celebrating the awesome month that we had in July, and we're trying to beat that in August and get more subs and get more revenue, everything, because it just gives me more opportunity to buy fragrances and make the channel better. Before we get into this though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. And if you haven't, by all means, sub to the channel. If it's your first time coming by the channel, what we do here is we talk about fragrances, anywhere from high-end designer, a few niche, budget-friendly fragrances, do a few fragrance hauls, whatever. But it's a cool place to hang out. You're gonna love it here. We keep it real chill, 100% honest. Big shout out to my homeboy Cheapo Depot too. Yeah, just shout out to my homeboy, him and Sam Broom, JP, all my homeboys that's been doing this with me for a long time. Manny, all y'all. So I did a thing, did a fragrance haul. Dillard's does this thing where for every 100 that you spend, you get a free tester. So I ended up buying 4 fragrances. Total came out to just over $500. And I ended up with 5 testers. I'm not going to tell you what the testers are in one video. I'm going to break that down into, since I got 9 different fragrances, maybe 4 different videos. So I can, you know, just create more content for the channel. So, but you'll be seeing that over by the end of the week. You will have seen all of the fragrances that are new to the channel. So I talk to you all the time about getting out, building a rapport. Here's another reason why. So one of the fragrances that I picked up today as one of my testers really blew my mind. When she offered it to me, I thought, I'll take that as a tester because it's 100 ml and it's Dior. So I thought, why not? So the fragrance is, and this is probably one of the wildest finds that I've come across in FragCom. So the fragrance is Dior Home, okay? This is the 2020 batch. Good smelling fragrance. Smells really good. Nice atomizer. Super smooth. A little bit spicy. I like this style of fragrance. This is right up my alley. I think it's a smooth fragrance. I think it's a pretty boy fragrance. I think it's super swagged out. I think it's super califragilisticexpialidocious. I think it's everything that a fragrance should be. And this one, the main player to me is that really, you hear me say this a lot in the videos, a really dressy citrus is what I get from this. It's got a dressy citrus note in there that I think is fire. I think it is dope. I like it. And then you've got a little bit of leather coming along the baseline of it. And this is a great fragrance. Dior Home 2020. So I knew that she had given me Dior Home as one of my testers. I had a lot going on today, went and ate lunch with a friend, so I didn't really have time to play with my fragrances, because what this sale is, you go and you pre-order, and then you can either have the fragrances shipped to you or you can go pick them up. But of course I like to go pick them up because, again, it's all about building a rapport. So I knew that she had given me a Dior Home. So when I got home, I'm looking at the bottles, and I'm just kicked back in the recliner, getting, you know, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do these videos. And I'm looking at the bottles, and I'm like, well, they're similar, a little bit different bottles, but so I said, let me spray one on one wrist and one on the other. And at first, you pick up on a little similarities. You're like, yeah, they're pretty much the same, you know. So one must be a 2021 batch, and one must be a 2020 batch, and one must be a whatever. But the longer it stayed on my skin, the more different that they got. And I'm gonna show you the difference between the two. See, this one is darker. That's the 2020. and this is the tester. So I thought, well, maybe it's because they're testers, because you know when you got a true tester, because the notes are on the back of the bottle. And all this one says is, this one doesn't have anything written on the glass. This one says Dior Home for him. I'll get to the point and stop beating around the bush. This just happens to be an old batch of Dior Home. This is a 2014 batch. Let me see if I can make out the batch code. I think it is 4Y01. And I was stunned. I was just like, wow. This is an old batch of Dior Home. This is before the second reformulation, because to my knowledge this fragrance came out in 2005 or so, and then they reformulated it around 2009, 2010. But from what my understanding is, those batches are very similar, but then they did another reformulation later down the road, because these two could almost be two different fragrances. They have similarities up top when you first spray them, but they quickly go in a different direction. To sum it up and to make it short, this is your makeup bag, your lipstick, your iris Dior. This is your leather citrus Dior Home. And I say that to say, this was part of my gift bag for purchasing, because again, I spent $500. I walked out with 9 fragrances. Can't beat that. You honestly can't beat that. I mean, that comes out to like $55, $60 of fragrance, and you all know what the prices on these are going for. So, but I will not be selling it. It will be in my collection, because I honestly like them both. I like this one for what it is. I like this one for what it is. I had to message both of them and tell them, hey, I really appreciate y'all, always working with me, and I appreciate what you did. That Dior that you gave me, that's an old batch. You can't hardly find it, and when you do, the prices on it are astronomical. But Dior Home 2014, Dior Home 2020. Again, they are both really, really good fragrances, but they are different. They have a little similarity up top, but the longer they stay on your skin, the more of a different direction that they go in. But don't bore her, Dior her. I think both of these are bangers. And this is 100 ml. It doesn't look like 100 ml, but it is. It's 100 ml. I know the original formulation from 2005 and that era has a silver stem, but nonetheless, man, I am super excited about this fragrance. Super excited. It smells good. They both smell amazing. You can't go wrong with either one. You can't go wrong with anyone. Don't shy away from the 2020 and above batches, because they're good as well. But if you can definitely find yourself an older batch of this, then I think you'll be doing yourself a favor as well, because it smells really, really good. So, part of many, many videos to come of what's new in my collection from the house of Don't Bore Her, Christian Dior her. It is Dior Home 2014 batch. This is not new, but I used it for comparison. But the 2014 version of Dior is very new. And again, it's a tester because it's got that writing on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but I like that because it's got the note breakdown, and that makes sense. That makes really, really good sense. That makes really good sense. It helps the person working the fragrance counter seem, much more intelligent about the fragrance. So that's that, guys. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I certainly did. I am enjoying myself and living my absolute best life, and I hope you guys are too. Again, here's to the channel, and here's to making August the most successful month for our channel in channel history. with that being said, I'm gonna jump off of here because I've got 4 or 5 videos to shoot tonight, so I can try to stack the deck and get them out to you. I got 4 or 5 I'm gonna shoot tonight, so you know the drill. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Continue to check in, man. Arkansas been checking in with me. Jamaica been checking in with me. California been checking in with me. New York constantly checking in with me. My neighbors and my actual home birth state of Mississippi been checking in with me. Again, the little town I live in now, man, is right on the Alabama-Mississippi line. So my dad is from Bama, my mama's from Mississippi. I guess that makes me an Alabama, but still, you know, I'm a country boy either way you look at it, but yeah. And I got folks in Texas, so Texas is like a second home too, so it's all good. But y'all continue to tap in with me, and let me know where you're watching from. Omaha, Butch, Omaha checked in with me. Yeah, so y'all continue to tap in and show your boy love. Y'all are greatly appreciated. All right, guys, all right. But I'm gonna get off of here, edit this video. Well, actually, I'm gonna get off of here and stop this video and then hit start again and record another one. So I love you all, and may God bless you all, guys. And until next time, peace.